I got the door open, guys, because I got smoked out a little bit when loading the lumber in. So that voltmeter there and this voltmeter here are pretty much useless to me because I never follow what they say, because this bad boy here is reading 14.15 with all the loads running out of these batteries. And what do I mean by that? How is this number different than those? This is more accurate. This costs way more money. This device here, this is the MPPT charge controller, 60 amp EpiEver, and I found out over a while those voltmeters are basically useless to me because I never go by them. And because I never go by them and only check that bad boy there, I'm thinking about removing them from the those switches and buy some USB maybe 3.0 amp USB setup to replace those voltmeters in both sides of the switches. Man, here's a mess with that toque I had on. So yeah, that's the game plan, I think. And down here we're smoldering because I just put that new stuff in, so I'm going to close this door actually and just leave the damper wide open because we're already in happy land. And if you hear this, I have a little bit of water in this kettle and I put him down on there, and I think we're pretty much ready to rip for the rest of the day at the tiny house. So luckily I've been able to get a bunch of videos in, and I'm going to continue to because my patrons deserve it. They're helping support me, pay the big bucks, or well, get me by anyway. And like I say, guys, to my Patreon members, if you're a Patreon member and don't actually know where that money's going, it's going into a PayPal account, the Off Grid Tiny House PayPal account, and I'm not touching it for a long time because I'm gonna save it up and use it to buy things as I need online, obviously. So if I gotta order some parts or something that I need, then I'll dip into that fund and buy some gear via the PayPal money. So that's where the Patreon money is going to go. Eventually, maybe in the future, grab another battery. Really don't need to, but it would be nice. My current battery setup, guys, I don't even worry about it. I can run everything all night other than air conditioner or induction hub. Not gonna happen. So I really don't even need another solar panel or more batteries, to be honest. So I'm gonna just use that money, I think, for possibly buying what I just talked about, was replacing those voltmeter things and turn them into extra USB connections, so I can have more stuff charging and accessibility wise, because the voltmeters absolutely do nothing for me at this point in time and can be replaced and pulled out of there. So I just got to remember the wiring so I don't screw anything up for how they go in on each plate, which shouldn't be too bad. So I'll probably use that PayPal money for that, get a couple of those, though that's I'd have to use eBay to buy those, which is not a big deal, instead of Amazon. So I can do that, and yeah, not too shabby. So that's the way it is, guys, for now. My dad's not over here yet. Haven't received a phone call. He may still come over. I don't know. But he wants to sleep in, and I wasn't able to sleep in because 9 o'clock we got a phone call on my cell phone, which was a wrong number looking for a lady. And I informed them, yeah, take me off your list because, no. And then landline went off half hour later, and then I said, all right, I'm getting up. That's enough. So no, maybe I'll be able to sleep in tomorrow here at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Maybe. We'll see. See if the phone rings. Again, just brutal. So anyways, I'm just gonna chill. And actually, it's funny, I've been slowly going through the Lord of the Rings making of. I think I've talked about it so many times.
You'll find out.
But last night on TV they had Aragorn, or the actor, on. I forget his name actually, but he did a real good job. But I gotta watch the last disc in this set on the making of, and then I'll be on to Return of the King making of, and go from there. So really, I liked watching the making of that series. I watch it every couple years anyway because it's pretty interesting. I get the most value out of that set, I think, than anybody, because every couple years pop it in is pretty sweet. They show how they made the movies and everything, and amazing stuff. Really interesting stuff. I like them more than the movies. I think I mentioned that before too. So anyways, that's done, and we'll see you in a bit.